Alright, so I guess this is a side deck discussion. A couple cards that I've always had in my side deck since I've been playing in this format, preferably, you know. Fossil Dyna. I've kind of always played two. It's helped me out against Dark Worlds. It's kind of the only card I really need to side deck most of the time against Dark Worlds. I can side deck two and do okay against. I just added this second set of cards recently. Shadow and Prison Mirrors. Okay, I've never really had a problem playing Insectors. First time I ever played Insectors, I kind of got sacked, but, you know, I took some time trying to play test against the deck, figured out what I needed to do, and, you know, I got a little bit better. Two roll decrees for the non-dark decks. You know, I don't have to play them so much. I don't have to worry, at least. Unfortunately, I think my other side deck cards are somewhere else, so let me try to find those. They're right there. Okay, here we go. So there's 6 of them. Let me find the other ones. Alright, so it's Phoenix Chain. Alright, Phoenix Chain. I mean, enough said. I wish I had 2 more to side deck, but, yeah. I'm gonna put down 2 Ryos, because Ryos is fucking Ryo. God, that card's so good this format. I'm pretty sure we go to every format until they fucking take it out. Until they take out Searching, period. Doom Caliber. It's Doom Cal. Most people don't have that card. It stops a lot of things. Side against GKs if you have to. I'm looking at 12 cards or excuse me, 11 cards so far. So my 12th card is DD Crow. If you like 2, I prefer 1. I do not main deck it. I do not see a point in main decking it. If I find a deck that I have problems with Graveyard, I'll side deck it. But most of the time I do not side deck it. It tends to be dead draw 6 times out of 10 for me. So I preferably don't do it. Smashing Ground. There it is. And when I say side deck, I do kind of mean like a generic side deck for most things. I usually don't sway in my side deck too much. It's those 12, 13, and then I got these other 3. I guess I don't really have to. If a deck where I'm playing Gore's main deck, I don't really have to side deck that. But I would like to side deck Trigodian to Deep Prison. Deep Prison helps get rid of fairies, you know, stuff that you can't get rid of normally. Smashing Ground. Smashing Ground just gets rid of the stuff that a lot of things can't get rid of. But Trigodia, that's an addition to any deck. I don't see how if you can keep hand advantage, if you can keep your hand count up, then you have no problem with, you know, going Trigodia and then being like, oh well, I'm gonna select any level and then just XYZ automatic. That's another reason I believe Trigodia is so good, is because he makes XYZs pretty broken, you know. You don't have to special summon twice during your turn. You just normal summon and then go off. So that's like a generic side deck for almost every deck I have. This deck I tend not to be playing Trap Dust Shoot. The wind up Insector deck that I was building. It was just kind of a fun thing. I didn't really worry about it too much. I am very glad that this card right here is $100 now. Speaking of which, I need to put it in a sleeve. Nobody understands what this means. This card right here. If anybody does know what this card is, then more power to you. You will want to know what this card does. Chain Material. If someone activates a card, Fusion Gate, and they activate a card called Chain Material, you better cry. You better cry. Because it should be game over, regardless how you look at it. I'm going to read this card out loud, just in case you don't feel like looking it up. Anytime you fusion summon a monster this turn, you can remove from play from your side of the field, deck, hand, or graveyard fusion material monsters that are listed on the fusion material card, and use them as fusion material monsters. You cannot attack during this turn this card is activated. If you use this effect for fusion summon, the summoned fusion monsters is destroyed during the end phase. Okay. Now, I believe there's a card that's coming out. It's like Polytimus or something like that. It has some jacked up name. It's a sacred card, Sacred Dragon. And it says, remove a material and select a banished monster or banished card or something like that from your grave, not just banish. And, okay, add it to your hand. So basically, you just keep doing chain material, and then once the Dark Eye comes out, you can start banishing, or, you don't even have to use the Dark Esquiado, the Dark E-Hero, but you can use a Dark Fusion monster. It doesn't really matter, as long as you can make Electrum and everything, and start returning everything you use as material back to use for a second time. Every time you just keep banishing one piece, and you Electrum back, and then keep banishing. And then you just go off from there, put all 5 pieces there, keep making a Polytimus, and you just go off, like I said. People aren't going to know what the fuck to do. I'm not going to know what the fuck is going on, but it's going to happen. Expensive shit, expensive shit, expensive shit. Wind Up Rabbit. Nobody ever saw this card coming. Most people saw this coming. At first, I didn't like this card myself. Then I finally played a deck with Factory in it. Realized consistency was extremely well with Factory. This card is broken beyond all belief. Nowadays, people saw him wanting this without any hesitation, so it definitely lures them out of doing your extra combos. Like a rabbit, and they stop it, and like a monster reborn, they get pissed off. A lot of people get pissed off about wind-ups nowadays. I don't know, collect fusion gates as you can. Fusion gates, rekindling, salvage, dark factories. Gym Knights are gonna make a not come back, but they're gonna make a stand eventually. It's gonna be a rituals. It's Kashikis basically. They do some kind of weird combo. They have like this Pot of the Lauda guy that says if he mills a ritual spell or ritual monster, you can add it to your hand, and you play like 12 of each and like 6 of the spell. 12 each of the monster and 6 of the spell. So you kind of go through half your deck and you just kind of look through add. Then you use, and then you like banish one to add that back to your deck. So you just keep going with the combo over and over again. And I watched a couple duels on Duel Network and on YouTube. I don't know, pick up salvages as you can, people. I'm gonna say it now, since you got it written down. Not written down, but I got it recorded. Pick up salvages, pick up rekindlings for Lavels, pick up dark factories for Gym Knights. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave off on. So pick up your rabbits. You can get them for anything less than $100. Bitches are sexy and they're expensive. So again, it's Cameron Dubose. So I'm just saying signing off. So long.